On that note, hello. Welcome back. Today we're working on getting the drywall done on these walls here in the upstairs hallway, and then we'll be done up here on the second floor with hanging drywall. It is definitely quite the cramped work area up here, that's for sure. Go ahead and get the laser mounted back where we had it.
I was gonna ask you about that. When she asks that, does that just mean she's very
Once we got everything out of the way, we'll get going on hanging this first sheet. First full sheet, I guess. Again, we're just hanging them up. Again, we're just hanging the piece, and then I'll go ahead and cut everything around the door. Once we got the first couple of screws in, I can go ahead and start cutting out the door. Make sure I'm riding on the piece of wood I'm supposed to be riding on. Just like that. And then Alex can finish screwing the board to the wall. And I will get going on measuring the next piece and getting that cut. The laser level is definitely making this a lot easier than trying to level everything off of the very unlevel floors. Now that I got my measurements, I'll head downstairs to where we've been keeping the drywall and get this next piece cut, while Alex finishes screwing off that last piece we installed. This wasn't too big of a piece, I could handle it myself. That lined up where we need it, and Alex will go ahead and get the first couple screws in because there is an outlet on the bottom that we need to cut out. So he'll just go ahead and get the first couple screws on the top there, and I'll take the roto-zip, get the outlet cut out so the piece will hang in there nice and straight where it's supposed to be, up against the studs. Then Alex can get going on screwing the piece in. Now that we got those first couple bottom pieces in, we can get going on this next piece. I'll measure out where 8 feet's gonna be and figure out where we need to make our cut. And then same thing, we'll go ahead and screw the piece up and cut around the door afterwards, just to make a nice seamless cut instead of pre-cutting. The laser definitely helps on stuff like this because that back right corner didn't sit all the way up against the stud until we got the door cut out. So it was pretty easy to just line the bottom of the piece up where we needed it, knowing that it would clear the seam, and then Alex could screw the top in and just let it hang there for us to cut. Exactly like that. Then I'll get to cutting. After that, we can keep getting the rest of this drywall up. We did actually end up running out of drywall, well, full drywall pieces after this piece that we're hanging right now, so we had to make a quick Menards trip to go restock. After we got back and got everything else finished up, here's the finished product. I had my other helper come and start pre-filling and taping everything so we could start getting the mud up here done while we work on hanging the drywall downstairs. You can see he's got most of the joints here pre-filled and taped. That piece back there where the vent is, we got to pull that off and do some work still, so he didn't tape those corners. And then in here in the bedroom, he's got pretty much everything taped, pre-filled, all the screws done. We are pretty much, I would say, on the downhill slide of this job.